Oxytocin, the love hormone, the cuddle chemical, the molecule that every wellness blog says you need more of. Here's what oxytocin actually does. It triggers labor contractions, it forces milk out of mammary glands, and it makes you more suspicious of people who aren't in your friend group. Yeah, the Valentine's Day framing takes a hit on that last one. Oxytocin is a peptide. A short chain of amino acids, 9 of them. Your brain makes it in a region called the hypothalamus. Picture a chunk of tissue about the size of an almond sitting right above the roof of your mouth. That almond runs your hunger, your body temperature, your sleep cycle, and it makes oxytocin. A scientist named Henry Dale figured out in 1906 that something in the pituitary made uteruses contract. He named the substance oxytocin, Greek for quick birth. Nearly 50 years later, another chemist built the whole molecule from scratch in a lab. 9 amino acids. First peptide hormone ever made by hand, Nobel Prize. The pituitary gland, a pea-sized thing hanging off the bottom of your brain, releases oxytocin into your blood. From there, it does 2 jobs we know for sure. Job 1, labor. When a baby is ready to be born, oxytocin tells the uterus to contract harder, faster, more. If labor stalls, doctors give you the synthetic version. It's called Pitocin, same molecule made in a factory. About 1 in 4 births in the US involves Pitocin at some point. That is a lot of synthetic hormone in a lot of delivery rooms. Job 2, breastfeeding. The baby latches, nerve signals fire, oxytocin releases, and milk comes out. This is called the letdown reflex. It's not optional, it's not emotional, it's plumbing. Oxytocin is the wrench. Those 2 jobs, rock solid. Decades of data, no debate. Here's where it gets messy. In the early 2000s, a wave of studies claimed oxytocin made people more trusting, more generous, more empathetic. Spray it up your nose, the paper said, and you become a better person. The media loved it, the love hormone, the moral molecule, the cuddle chemical. One book literally called it the moral molecule. Capital M, capital M. Problem: most of those studies had tiny sample sizes. Many didn't replicate. A 2015 meta-analysis found that intranasal oxytocin had little to no reliable effect on trust or generosity in healthy adults. The effect sizes were small, the study designs were shaky, the headline wrote checks, the data couldn't cache. And here's the part that really ruins the branding. When researchers did find social effects, they weren't warm and fuzzy. Oxytocin boosted in-group bonding. Great. It also boosted out-group suspicion. It made people nicer to their own group and meaner to everyone else. One study found it increased ethnocentrism. Not love, tribalism. The cuddle chemical picks favorites. The real harm isn't the molecule, it's the story we told about it. Supplement companies sell oxytocin sprays online. No prescription, no regulation, no evidence they work. Peptides break down in your nose before they cross the blood-brain barrier in useful amounts. The FDA hasn't approved intranasal oxytocin for any social or emotional use, but the love hormone brand is so strong that people buy it anyway. Meanwhile, the real medicine gets less attention. Pitocin dosing in labor has been questioned. A 2018 review in the American Journal of Obstetrics found wide variation in how hospitals use it. Too much too fast can cause contractions that are too strong. The clinical molecule does real work. The pop science molecule sells sprays and book deals. 9 amino acids, that's all it is. A short chain your brain makes in a spot the size of an almond. And if you're counting those beads on screen, there are about 12. Oxytocin has 9 amino acids. Someone in the art department apparently rounds up. It contracts a uterus. It releases milk. It might make you a little more loyal to your friends and a little more suspicious of strangers. It is not a love potion. It never was. The chemistry was always more honest than the marketing. Thanks for watching. If you want more molecules that turned out to be weirder than the headline, subscribe. I'm Kaito. Catch you at the next substance on Catalyst.